All right. And we're off. Game. 1. Day 2. Week 3. Thank you.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
Yes, that is talent. You're gonna see both teams maybe meet up. Both junglers facing off on the river here.
Looks like they're trying to maybe get an early ward in to see what side Ivern was thinking of starting, but looks like bot lane got a nice deep ward on that blue buff too.
Yes, indeed. What up, Zeus? Yeah.
So Tyler, if you had to guess, who do you think falls victim to the first blood in this game?
Oh, you know, I'm thinking this bot lane is going to be pretty volatile. If I had to guess, it's going to be down in this bot lane. We may see. To be honest, it could go either way. My only prediction is that it'll be in the bot lane.
I'd say that's a safe
taking
bet.
some early damage here in the top lane, though, from Alex. Already at half HP. Forced to pop a potion there. What about you? First blood predictions. Now that you've had a minute and 50 seconds to take a look.
Yeah, I'm gonna think it's definitely gonna come from the bot side as well. I know Finergy has a very potent Nami, and the burst damage usually catches people off guard. So I'm gonna guess that it's gonna be on the side of PBP.
Yep, those are definitely my initial thoughts as well. However, I do have to respect the early misfortune damage. You know, as well as
it looks like
Lulu's ability
Rand
to
just got a
negate.
bunch of poke off in the middle as well on the way. Ways down to half HP.
See some pings coming down the mid lane there. Anything happens here.
Also appears that Ivern has already finished his full clear, and Xin Zhao has skipped a couple camps. So coming mid here, he's going to be a higher level than Xin Zhao. Looking like it's turning in their favor. There's a flash out of
forced
way.
a flash there.
And Xin
As
Zhao is
well
also
as
forced a
Minuteman.
flash.
All right, a gank gone wrong there for Shoop already in the beginning of the game. Minuteman not able to execute that gank like he thought he was. Ivern was there to respond. Giving a little hug to the Scuttle Crab there. Going to come back giving him a smooch later.
It looks like Xin Zhao is, Minuteman is going to go ahead and start finishing that clear on his red side. There's probably going to be a contest on this second Scuttle Crab, if I had to guess, in the river.
Yep.
The enemy bot lane definitely has...
Yeah, Finergy and Lurch already rotating in to help. Probably going to be the difference there. Steven needs to back off here and give this. He's forced a flash there. Thankfully, Minuteman does not have his flash to follow. Otherwise, Steven would have given the first blood there.
For sure.
EG with a dangerous ward here, but she escapes.
And a crazy fight out of top lane as well, as Jax is forced to flash away from the Dr. Mundo Q.
Wow.
Blue is skirting that line very close with the amount of HP they're at right now.
Yeah, Blue playing it safe here, moving back. Gonna get up, try to get a little bit more CS, but not gonna be successful. Even is hovering in that top lane there.
And it appears that Alex had that worded, so they know that Steven is going to be in the top side jungle right now. Imagine we'll probably see a regank of the mid lane, considering that Nullheart has had to use his flash in that earlier gank by Ivern as well.
Things pretty quiet so far in this move into the second sequence of the game. A little bit of gold has been spent now.
It looks like both bot lanes have yet to reset here, so neither one is backed for items yet.
Going to get an early start on this dragon here. You see they have no vision there, so they're currently unaware.
Looks like Steven's going to maybe check it out. He realizes that Nami is there.
Yeah, we don't see Zach rotating over there. Maybe would have liked to see the brand be there a little bit sooner.
For sure. Yeah, it looks like they probably just called to give it at some point. They weren't really posturing to try to go contest it, it didn't seem.
Gonna go all in on Lawhorn. Gonna see if they can get a kill here.
As well.
Gonna flash in, not quite able to. Oh, but he does get it.
There's the first blood. Nice.
Wow.
Nice.
I actually would like to change my prediction. I think it's gonna be in the mid lane. Probably first blood going over to Zach, if I had to guess.
A good guess. Good analysis, Tyler.
Oh, Blue, meanwhile, trading up in the top lane, one level down, but getting the E proc. However, Mundo's infinite spell shield just takes that. Alex is hovering here, but he is on a ward, so Alex not really worried. Gonna emote a little bit.
It appears that the Peanut Butter Penetrators bot lane just hit a reset to go get some items as well. They are now pathing back to lane.
Just showing Alex who's the boss in the top lane, you know, just a little bit of a danger cue. Just a warning shot, you know. All right, Misfortune coming back to the lane with a serrated dirk and a longsword boots. Sivir coming back with a longsword and a sheen in boots. A little bit of cooldown reduction as well. Pretty even in the bot lane so far.
Oh, as there's a fight top lane as Minuteman ganks Blue and gets the kill on Jax.
We're going to have to see the replay there. I missed that. Let's see here. Yeah, Blue just unfortunately getting a board down a little bit too late there. Steven not able to make it time to help. All right, back to real time.
It looks like Minuteman is going to work on securing the grubs as well. Ivern is starting to path bot lane.
Void Grub's gonna go over to the for the Peanut Butter Penetrators here. Picked up Homie, dodging the Nami Q there. Getting a little bit of poke off. Backing away.
This
purely,
brand poke mid is so brutal this way as well as he just keeps poking him through the waves.
Now, looking purely at Elo in the bot lane, this is a matchup strongly favoring Lurch and Finergy here, and so you have to give some respect to Kicked Up Homie and EG for what they've done in the lane
as
so far.
Jax is getting ganked by Minuteman again, as Kim Jong-un and
yes.
Minuteman secure another kill topside.
Blue being bullied a little bit here in the top lane. Gonna have to play a little bit safer. Did build a Cole, and so that is their plan, but so far not executed, as they've died twice.
Ivern is now bot lane. It's looking like he's going to try to see if he can get anything cooking down here, knowing that Xin Zhao is likely also on the same side of the map. As Brand Room sound for mid as well. That Tribush is going to be scary.
Blindly checking that Tribush. Zach picking up another kill in the bot lane here as they rotate forward at the bot lane. Hui has shoved his wave in and he's moving down, but knows it's probably too late for him to accomplish anything. Steven in a bit of a rough spot here with Minuteman. Lulu forced the ult
comes
there.
out. Yep. if you take a look at that gold lead mid too, he is up 1,100 gold in that mid lane right now.
What up, Chubby? It's good to see you, dude. Oh, a little bit of a skirmish going on here in the top lane. Blue needing to back off and respect Alex here. Should not be this far up. Does have a ward down this time, but not respecting this 1v1 against Mundo.
And it looks like Mundo went with the Warmog's build first item, so he is going to just heal all of that damage once Blue stops hitting him after 4 seconds, so he is just going to be able to forever lane that top lane right now. It's going to be very rough.
Minutemen gonna look to get their second dragon here as they clear vision. They definitely have the priority. Well, no, not really. I need to
Sivir is on the way back to lane.
In this moment right here.
For sure.
They absolutely
Sivir's not in lane
need that.
yet. Caked Up can definitely start roaming to the dragon right now, but it looks like they're just going to give it with jungle top lane.
True. Zach going to get another plate here in the mid lane, just adding to that gold lead, but unfortunate to see 2 dragons early go over to the Peanut Butter Penetrators for the Rift Rangers.
For sure.
Yeah, Mountain Soul is going to be very difficult to deal with for the Rift Rangers if we do see that go into the hands of the Peanut Butter. We know, notoriously, Emily will guard pink wards with her life. Hopefully she doesn't do that here. She just chooses to get a normal ward down.
As the True Augen was looking for a play bot, they got spotted out for 2 different wards there as well. So it's going to be hard for him to make a play with all those deep vision.
All right, Blue now 2 levels down in the top lane here on Alex. Going to be forced to play very, very passively here.
And it looks like he's going to look to take down that tower and possibly just turn it into a kill on Blue as well.
We know Blue doesn't have flash. Alex is going to walk away confidently here, thinking he's done enough. Not really sure where Steven is. He's going to place a ward. Ivern is there, unaware that he's on a ward, but he is moving in to try to see if he can get help here.
And Blue had just used their Ignite in that last fight, so right now they're fighting Mundo with no Ignite against his ult, so they have no heal cut currently.
Yeah, this is turning very, very dangerous, very fast. Minuteman there to counter gank, and unfortunately, Blue is probably going to go down again here.
And it looks like the True Augen is going to try to start pathing out, but it looks like he's going to maybe be caught. He flashes out from the Xin Zhao.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, we're going to need Rift Rangers to stop the bleeding if they're going to have any chance of winning this game in the top lane. They have a leaking wound.
That they do. I wonder if they will try maybe doing a lane swap and getting Jax in the bot lane to try to farm around a healthy tower.
Zach is here to try to help with this counter jungle here. Wisely, Minuteman wisely going to back off here. Nohart eating a lot of damage there from Nohart. Zach stepping up a little bit too far, close to Minuteman. Going to be forced to flash there. Probably going to come into play soon. You know that Xin Zhao is going to look to punish that.
Oh yeah, for sure. And it looks like Nami is also hovering topside at the moment. Rift is going to spawn here in the next 30 seconds, so they're looking to try to get some vision priority all around that objective. Without having the top turret there, Xin Zhao and Nami are pathing it to try to collapse on Blue here, who is currently no flash.
Gonna be able to make it out, thankfully.
It looks like Caked Up Homie is going for the lethality MF build this game as well.
Alright, going for the quick Rift Herald play on the side of Peanut Butter Penetrators here.
Yep, and they Rift Rangers have no vision of it. They couldn't even contest it if they wanted to right now with the states of the lanes as well.
Certainly top weak side of the map right now for the Rift Rangers. No hope of really moving into that jungle at all. Thankfully, Steven had just cleared it. And so Peanut Butter Penetrator's not able to move in and counter jungle. But certainly not able to establish vision on that side of the map.
And it looks like Lurch has been left alone for quite some time as well, as he has a level up on Kicked Up Homie, and Finergy is looking to be the same level as EG at the moment. But Lurch is definitely soaking up a lot of solo XP.
Yeah, EG Kicked Up Homie not able to punish there. It was a very, very long roam from Nomi, you're right. He would have liked to have seen some sort of dive, some sort of big move in the bot lane.
For sure. Maybe even an Ivern gank, because you know the laner is solo, especially when it's so difficult for them to contest this top side with Mundo being as big as he is.
Gonna choose to drop that Rift Herald mid here. Turret's probably gonna go down, and they'll look to use that priority that they gained from this to probably hit that dragon. Kicked Up Homie and EG down here. Probably gonna look not able to get any sort of significant damage onto Lurch in the bot lane, as they did try to make a move down there. This is looking very
looks like
favorable.
they wisely back off as well.
Yeah, they're definitely going to need Brand to be in this if they have any hope of getting this dragon, but he's going to elect to go for the plates.
It looks like Blue is getting soloed under their tier 2 tower by the Mundo in the top lane. As Kim Jong-un picks up his 3rd kill this game.
From bad to worse in the top lane for the Rift Rangers, as that wound continues to bleed.
Yep, and Flash and Ignite were both dropped in the fight as well, so we will not have that for the next skirmish.
Yeah, Mundo gonna eat
Kim
this
Jong-un
turret damage as he just dives out.
Yes.
My goodness. Not ideal for the Rift Rangers here. Alex gonna walk away with his life. And with this health bar regenerating very quickly.
And as of right now, they don't really have any items to answer that Mundo either. They don't have any percent HP burn. They don't have Lord Doms on MF. It's going to be very difficult to ever take down this Mundo right now.
Yeah, we're going to need to see some, like you said, LDR, some Landrys.
It looks like Zach is TPing down to this top. Oh, and there's
we have a pause. A disconnect on the side of Peanut Butter Penetrators. We'll see what's going on here. All right. Looks like it's immediately reconnected.
Very
We're
fast,
all ready.
very fast pause.
Better safe than sorry. And we're back.
It looks like Kim Jong-un is back in that top lane, collecting a massive wave that was pushing into his tower as well, as he just walked up top lane, didn't have to use TP.
Jordan in the chat accusing the Rift Rangers of DDoSing. They're going to have to do something to stop that Mundo.
Definitely oatmeal thick. That is for sure.
Yeah. If DDoSing is what it takes to stop this Mundo, Rift Rangers is probably considering that option.
As it looks like the only one with anti-heal on their team right now is the Brand as well. So without fighting Mundo with Brand, it's going to be very difficult to his ult damage, or his ult healing.
Peanut butter in the router. Then what else was done to the router? There's peanut butter on it. We're in it.
Looks like they're gonna try poking out Null from under the tower as Zach is looking to get some more plates. Blue
eating significant damage here. Alex just stacking those hard skill stacks.
And checking on those gold leads as well. In the mid lane, Zach is up a healthy.
Oh, Steven finding himself in a rough spot here. Gonna get hit by that Nami ult. No, he's barely going to avoid it, but this jungle is owned by the peanut butter penetrators here. You may not enter.
And you can really tell by the vision difference here as well, as you can see blue trinkets and wards all around this Baron side, as Baron is now spawned and Dragon is still down for another 2.5 minutes.
Yeah, Set, unfortunately, is the best front line that they have. I mean, not Set. Jax is the best front line that they have and not able to really make anything happen.
And as that tower goes down, it's going to look pretty chaotic for Rift Rangers here, as Xin Zhao's looking to
Lurch also picking up a
Ivern.
kill. Gold going into the hands of the AD carry. That's just not ideal. Blue choosing to skirmish here, but falling again. EG a little bit late to the party. Probably going to be run down by Alex here as he moves in. Woo.
And it looks like Jax did manage to get a shutdown on Minuteman there as well.
Well, they walk away with a little bit of gold from that, but man, still in a bad, bad spot. Three-man siege already happening in the top lane here as that inhibitor turret goes down. Kicked up homie looks to scoop up some of this wave.
Yep, and Nolhart is bot lane trying to crack that tier 1 to take down another tower. But it looks like a TP is going to come out from the Jax. Importantly, Baron is up right now, and Jax has no TP. So if Peanut Butter Penetrators were to look for a Baron right now, it would be 4v5 up there for sure, as Kim Jong-un still has his TP. It looks like Rift Rangers are trying to collapse on this bot side to try to maybe see if they can get the shutdown on Mundo, as that tier 1 tower is going to fall to the Mundo.
Well, gonna move
Rift
in here.
Rangers
The
is
Nami ult
really
coming out.
split here.
Yeah, Zach unfortunately frontlining here for his team. Not ideal and not what you want to see is Blue and Steven are in another lane over here. Fighting the Mundo.
And there's no anti-heal to go on this Mundo, so he's just going to ignore all of this damage.
Blue moving into the back line here, trying to get a kill on Lurch, but Lurch escapes with his life thanks to Nami. Yeah, this is falling apart quickly for the Rift Rangers, as they're not playing well into their team composition.
Yeah, and again, they still don't have any items to answer this Mundo right now. They went MF, still no Lord Doms, no Leandries in the mid lane. The only anti-heal is still on that mid lane Zac on his brand. And that is going to be soul for Peanut Butter Penetrators.
My goodness. If you thought Mundo was a problem before, imagine it with the Mountain Soul.
That with his passive shield too, when he TPs to a fight, he is going to be very extraordinary to take.
Yeah, a little bit of hill cut, Jordan, but we need to see Landry's and we need to see Lord Dominic's regard on this misfortune if we're going to have any hope of doing any damage to Alex here. Kim Jong-un, a monster to deal with.
And it looks like they are trying to go ahead and collapse on this Dr. Mundo with 3 people, but I do not think they have the damage to even kill him. And Peanut Butter Penetrators are looking for the Baron start as this chase for this Dr. Mundo is going on. 3 people chasing him down.
Yeah.
They have no vision on this Baron, as it is just being torched down to half HP already, and it looks like it's going to be locked in for Peanut Butter Penetrators.
Yeah, we're gonna have to look to avoid Alex here, not fight the Mundo at all. I'm gonna have to regroup with the team, make better decisions across the map. They have any hope of winning this game.
And it looks like Blue is just going to get collapsed on by the whole entire Peanut Butter Penetrator squad, minus Mundo.
Able to get that top tier 1 turret, but falling again.
Yep. And Alex just walking off any damage that was ever done to him in the
Kicked up homie and EG a little pushed up here, looking to get collapsed on by Minuteman, Lurch, and Finergy. Meanwhile, from the other side, Alex is moving in. Kicked up pony, popping that Youmuu's Ghost Blade and moving into their bot side jungle. Gonna be hard pressed to get away, though.
Yeah. As he is seen by the Xin Zhao, as Minuteman is chasing him down into the Mundo.
What up, Jar?
He just accepts his fate. He doesn't try to flash or anything. He kicked up knew there was no way that he was going to get out of that alive.
Yeah, just a little too far pushed up in the mid lane there. Danger on either side.
Still, they don't have an answer for this Dr. Mundo. There's just, the items being built are just not in response to what Mundo is capable of doing.
No, definitely not seeing the items built that we need to see built. Again, we need to see Landry's and we need to see Lord Dominic's regard.
Red team's turn.
As Kim Jong-un is going to pick up another tower in the bot. Ivern's trying to contest him, but Ivern doesn't have any damage to put out onto this one.
Yeah, Ivern, not the one that you want to see here in the side lane trying to push this lane out.
Definitely not. Definitely not. Looks like Blue is going to go ahead and try to help them as there's a 4-man siege mid with the rest of Rift Rangers trying to defend that in tier 2. It looks like Blue dropped the Ignite on the Mundo. They're going to try to burst him out here, but he pops Ghost and he's just going to start walking away. He is just constantly healing straight through all of this damage. Again, there's no grievous wounds being applied to him by either one of those champions.
Yeah, Youmuu's Ghost Blade not a great second item choice here to see for this ADC misfortune in the bot lane. A little bit of autopilot here on the build path.
Yeah, for sure. It's looking like Zach and EG are going to have to reset. They're so low on HP. This Mundo could probably just walk under tower and take him out of the game. I think if anything, this Brand is going to be the only person who can maybe try to contest the Mundo, but he keeps having to go mid to kill the wave. This Mundo is just sieging bot lane for free, and he takes down that in-hit tower. Looks like they're going to 5-man group and try to shove in that mid-lane in-hit tower as well. Get the flash from Null. MF ult does not land. It maybe tickles the Mundo a little bit, but again,
oh man,
gone.
Yeah, very, very, very late there to that fight.
Yeah. It looks like Elder Drag is going to be coming up in a minute, so I would assume that Peanut Butter Penetrators are going to look for a lot of vision control around that Dragon Pit, definitely in the deep blue side of Rift Rangers, and trying to make sure that they can secure that Elder. Once they do that, I imagine they're going to...
Does look like Zach is finally building a Landry's here. Third item, Lord Dom's coming
might
from
be
Misfortune
2
as
items
well.
late.
Yeah. Maybe too little too late, but we'll see if they're able to make a difference here in these team fights now.
As
EG, and that's
EG
a
is
rough
trying to set
spot
up...
here.
Oh, yeah. That's tough. EG just trying to set up some vision around that Dragon Pit, knowing they're going to look for the Elder play. As Kim Jong-un is going to catch Caked Up Homie as well, and it almost secures the Elder Dragon. They might even honestly just look to end the game.
Yeah, with this current team composition, I don't think Rift Rangers has an answer to keep them from winning the game here as they look to siege mid. No, no, look to siege top here. Look to siege top.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to do the 4-to-1, try to split their attention as well, because Jax isn't going to be able to answer. Brand's really the only one with any wave clear on their team right now. It looks like they maybe just didn't agree on the end angle there. Maybe they were a little worried about the Brand damage on all the minion waves, so they're probably going to start looking for Elder here to secure that and then secure the end. And that blue side is not Rift Ranger's blue side anymore. That is definitely the Peanut Butter Penetrator's blue side.
Absolutely. They own the map, and they dare you to step into it.
100%. And it looks like they're still not looking for that Elder as they're forcing a fight. MF ult comes out, but the Xin Zhao ult is there to counter it, and the Nami ult as well knocked him off. As they're fighting on this Dr. Mundo, but they just cannot do anything to
No. The full team kid going into the Mundo there unwisely because he literally has taken no damage at this point.
And it looks like blue is going to shut down Lurch in that fight as well. So they walk away with a little glow, but Peanut Butter Penetrator is going to walk away with the inhib and probably reset and maybe now hope for that Elder Dragon. It's pretty much theirs to take as far as it is right now. The Rift Ranger's top lane and jungle are both down, so I imagine they're going to just eye that Elder at this point.
Just Mundo.
It looks like instead they are going to go for the Barony.
Interesting choice here. Interesting choice. They really have their choice of how to end the game right now.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, Rift Rangers don't even have vision on where they are. They probably assume they're doing Elder or Baron, but they don't have any vision now to Looks like they're just going to start pathing down to that Elder Dragon, possibly. Maybe they're just going to try to push through mid. As blue is shoving out that top side, they're
lane.
definitely
Gonna need to see them recall right here, and they are.
Rift Rangers also doesn't have a lot of great wave clear. It's mainly just out of that brand. If MF ults for the wave, they don't really have a chance of fighting the Mundo as well. It looks like blue is trying to engage on the fight. Minuteman eating in there on Xin Zhao. He has the ult again. Nami ult cancels the MF ult. It looks like Rift Ranger's going to pick up 2 kills. It's a 4v3 now.
Turning it, but Lurch just free roaming there. No one looking at Lurch as he stands to the side and takes down their entire team. My goodness.
And those 2 last team fights, that Nami ult into the MF ult, just canceling it so early was insanely important.
Yeah, absolutely. Nami wisely choosing to hold that ultimate until Misfortune pops hers. And game 1 has gone to the Peanut Butter Penetrators. Rift Rangers will look to game 2 to try to keep hope alive.